Last year it was my daughter, this year it is my son's turn. Yes, I am one of those mothers that had twins a year apart. But back-to-back pregnancies and siblings a year apart, is a subject for another day. Today is my recap of Back to School Part 2. My son, my baby boy, is about to start secondary school. That's it, I'm done. They are both double figures, about to be independent children, beginning their adventure in big school. My life is almost back, or is it? I have a weird feeling, I no longer have a baby to look after. My son looks too small for big school, not like his giant sister. I try not to highlight it, as I think he is starting to get a complex about his height. When he was younger, we went to watch a pantomime of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. After the performance, he ran up to me and said, "I know I am one of the little people from Snow White, I just know it, I am never going to grow." Apologies for any political incorrect phrases, but this was a few years ago. He was about 7 at the time and convinced he was a dwarf. He actually has not grown much since then, but I am sure he will. It's just a weird feeling that he is off to secondary school. Being my baby, he has always been a little more emotional and touchy-feely than his sister. Always wanting a hug, or just to sit on you. He can never be too far from contact. His dad thinks I baby him too much, so I try to minimize our cuddle moments. But when his dad is not around or looking, we still share the odd cuddly moment. But I feel different about him going to school. Maybe it's because he's not my first, or maybe it's because he's a boy, but it feels different. Uniform and school supply buying was its usual stressful experience. Brand new shoes, bags, pencils, and stationery. This time their dad just gave me the money and let me get on with it. Everything looks so big on my son, I still can't believe he's going to big school. I had a long list from the school of uniform and PE kit to buy, so confusing. We even bought the wrong tie and had to experience another trip to the packed shops and endless queues. My son currently has long hair, so I think it's time for a trip to the barber's to look more like a little boy. A debate me and his father have had for years, but it is now definitely time. My husband insists this is a father-son moment, so I will leave it to him. He probably thinks I will cut too much, as I have been trying to get rid of all that hair for years. So, the first day is fast approaching. The checklist is almost complete. My son will get a bus to school, so I have made him do some practice runs. But for the first day, do I bring him, get the bus with him, or just wave him away at the bus stop? Maybe I should let his dad take the lead on this one. The last weekend before school starts. And guess what? My son still does not have his hair cut, or have his trainers for PE. I really hate leaving things to the last minute. It's Monday, school starts tomorrow. A late trip to the barber's, which is packed, surprise surprise. I don't attend and leave it to my husband, but spend the day at work stressing and anxious. My son comes back and looks the same. My husband did not cut his hair, he just shaped it. I'm not happy, but no time to worry about it now. All the last checks are done for the big day. The first day is here. We will take the bus together. A few morning mishaps happen, including a forgotten bus pass, so a return home, then a run for the bus. But all is well and we get to school on time. There is even time for me to embarrass my son at the school gate, by taking photos of him. Quick side hug, no kissing, and off he went. My big boy is in secondary school.